Ms. Tate, when we talk about the role of a public broadcaster, we need to talk about its mandate. You're not Bell Media, which we had in front of this committee and who made it very clear that they were putting profit ahead of local journalism. CBC has an obligation to ensure that regions across our country, including Northern Canada, have the voices it deserves. No better example of the damage that's been caused is the deeply cynical treatment of the CBC position here in Northern Manitoba. Last time you came to our committee, you mentioned how pleased you were that the CBC had filled the position. What was not known to us was that it had been filled for 2 months as a secondment. We no longer have anybody here after years of not having anybody here. CBC's mandate is to ensure that somebody services CBC North Country. This means that 85,000 people across Manitoba no longer have a voice through the CBC and haven't had one for years. I contrast that with the leadership of Hubert Lacroix, the previous president with whom I worked. He listened to our communities. He listened to people saying that we needed a CBC voice and made sure that our station stayed open. Under your leadership, we've seen the opposite, and a cynical play in last committee meeting to say that you filled the position when in fact it was only for a couple of months. So my question is, what were the bonuses for? Where is the commitment to regional broadcasting when regions like ours are back to being a media desert when it comes to the CBC? What are the bonuses for exactly when you're not fulfilling the mandate that the CBC has in terms of regional broadcasting? And why should Canadians believe that the CBC matters when you consistently leave regions like ours in the dark?